Good afternoon from Yammy TV. Wishing you all well today. The best weather of the year so far as I'm concerned. I'll be going down to Hyde Park shortly. Came down to London today, and I'll be going back to the countryside tomorrow. I've got a busy weekend ahead. I'll be in Cheshire for one, on other things. But yep, wishing you all a lovely day. Just to let you know, Ben Hatchett, yeah, I say he's my nephew. He found my long lost little brother, who's also in a hospital institution, who's done another 20 years out of a life sentence. Ben was with him, and I lost contact with him, not my real little brother, Mujahid. But yeah, my little boy, he was young, and much like Ovi, they took the absolute effing piss out of him. But he's going to be out soon. I'll be going up there to see him soon in that hospital. And basically, it was down to Ben Hatchett, who found him for me last year. But yeah, it's my little boy Ben. All the ladies love him, so I'm going to give him a little shot and go and put something on his for him. Yeah, good little kid, doing really well, and I like him. But that's coming soon in the next 2 weeks or so. Don't forget Lee Mayo, Liquid Productions with the Essex Boys. That's any day now. Don't miss that. You're going to get so many jokes in that one there. But today, yeah, I've had some requests about the Fear Factor. A couple of people were asking me about the story on the football pitch when we mentioned China, and China was my boy as well. But that day when the beefs and all the things with the things that were going on in Birmingham that time, with either side's representatives in the jails at the same time, meaning the cates. A lot of loss of life over those things as well. Sadly, hopefully it's all put to bed now, because it was just so wasted. But yeah, the fear factor. Somebody asked me yesterday if I could break it down about how somebody could be so ready, and tell everybody on the wing that when he gets outside, he's gonna, that for one reason or another. It doesn't necessarily mean that he lost his bottle. It might be that he didn't want to go down the block. He didn't want to lose because he was up and down the blocks quite a lot. They took a lot of liberties with China as well. But the day, it was quite funny at that time. I think we mentioned it. Tony was there that day. Quincy was there. Yeah, we was all there. Tommy Morgan was there as well, and John as well. But it was a mad day. And basically, we was on the wing, and he was saying, someone's just turned up. Rest in peace, that person as well. Another good kid died young as well. Do you see what this life brings? And he was basically saying, when I get out there, it's on. They were shouting across to each other from the gates, and it was football. It was the park, the football pitch exercise in the summer in Whitemore, where you get the evening exercise, but it's because it's light and it's hot. We all go out there. So, the threats were being made either side. Come outside. We're already all different groups getting ready to go out there. It's like we said before, like a whole lot of gladiators going into the ring with a big crowd on chanting, yes, 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 yes. Really barbaric, the prison system like that. But, in a small environment full of testosterone, angry, whatever, mixed in together, it doesn't make good reading. It can go off any time. Anyway, China says, so we all gone out there, and he said, right, that's it. And everyone went out. He didn't come out at first. And then right at the end, he come charging through the gate, right? The exercise, like they're just about to lock it, and he come running through, and there's the one group on the football pitch down there, and basically he's run all the way up there to have this thing with the brother, and basically just before he got there, he said, right, it's on, the greatest, I'm going to kill you all, come on, let's have it, blah blah blah. And then he reached his destination right in front of him, and he said, oh no, just leave it. No, I don't really want no trouble. Is there anything wrong with losing your bottle? I remember, there's been times, when I was completely surrounded, I didn't lose my bottle, but then on other times I lost my bottle, because you can't be up for it every day as human beings in that fight thing and that war thing. It's not every day that you can feel like ready for battle like that. I see many big figures on certain days, they don't want it, and then other days, what day you used to, or I used to know when I used to feel like I was ready, because in the early days, you learn you react on certain emotions and you get done, or you come a little bit unstuck, and then you get more experience, and then you think, well, hold on, you've got to strategize it a little bit. But no, nothing wrong, nothing wrong at all. Everybody gets scared at some point, and you know, it's sometimes you're just not ready, and who really cares at that moment in time? Because in a real walk of life, we would not want to be battling and stabbing and killing each other for no reason whatsoever, just based on everybody's there for the peer pressure. And they can say, you know, you go to another jail and you say, yeah, they had it down there, what's his name won, and all that kind of stuff. But really, really, really long. But the fear factor, sometimes it's good, the adrenaline, because when you can be terrified, but you can react really quickly and you can surprise yourself. I remember that day when I had it with the 5 screws in eye down. And I was surprised, but not really that surprised, you know, because you get to find out what you're capable of in that life, you know, when you're fully tested. The times that you can come unstuck is when you're not really feeling like it. And that day they had that fight, and you know, they exchanged a couple of blows, but as usual, nobody won really. They both ended up down the seg. But coming back up later, sending loads of love. I might do a video down the park today. What's the day? Thursday? No, we'll have the Friday night chiller tomorrow. Sending you loads of love, and yeah, thank you for all the messages, kind support.